I'm going to prison and there's no getting out of it.
Wait, no, that's not the right cut. Okay, there we go.
I'm going to game on a prison laptop.
And on this specific prison laptop, right here. Okay, prison laptop. There's gotta be more to it than that, right? There isn't just one manufacturer out there making every single laptop for every single prison. And for all I know, there totally is. But this one in particular is the SecureBook 5, made by a company called Justice Tech Solutions. And to be honest with you, I absolutely love this. This is my childhood right here, man. Well, not that I was like a child prisoner, but you know, I mean like all the transparent tech from back in the day. You know, like the controllers, Game Boys, iMacs, phones. Everything back then was transparent. That's half the reason I even got an interest in technology in the first place. Like, yeah, big box go beep beep boop, make cool things happen. But then if you look one layer deeper, you'll see that the beep beep booping is happening in there. And it looks like somebody had the same idea as me. They've already gotten into this thing. No screws in any of the screw posts. On one hand, that makes my job easy. On the other hand, we're probably gonna run into some unspeakable horrors.
Nope.
Oh no. Hold on, I've already found one. Dude, why are all the screws in the corner? This is like in an anthill where the ants just take all the dead bodies of all the other ants and just throw them in a pile. Very cool. I'm guessing we can probably thank a magnet for that, because they're not really going anywhere. Oh, that sounds real nice. So without further ado, let's get her open. All right, which prison shank are we gonna be using first? I think I'll do this one. And as far as getting this thing open, it looks like somebody else has already committed some sins here. So considering the damage has already been done, I think I'll just follow in their footsteps. Oh, wow. Oh, they weren't kidding with the name. It is quite the secure book, utilizing the tried and true method of security through giant plastic clips. But clearly, get it because it's clear, their security is no match for me. You know, I feel like I'd be pretty popular in prison. I could just round up everybody's prison laptop and install games to it. I'd be the toast of the town. Except that the Department of Corrections already beat me to it. The rounding up everybody's laptop part, at least. So these prison laptops have a bit of a history. Zifrey Wenting bought one of these laptops and posted about it on Twitter, which is how I found out about it, and he busted this thing wide open. I'm gonna be using some of his research to do some gaming. But apparently the Department of Corrections here in Washington State also saw this Twitter thread, and they took 1,200 incarcerated students' laptops away because of it. And yeah, that's pretty rough, especially because those students were trying to get their college degrees, and that's gonna kind of slow down the process to not have a computer. And that whole thing just seems a bit ridiculous to me. Because as you'll see in today's here video, getting into this thing is gonna require a little more than just a toothbrush shank. Okay, I don't mean physically, because yeah, I guess we did kind of get into it with nothing but a shank. But I'm talking about like software. You'll see what we have to do with this thing, and it's not something that anybody incarcerated could pull off. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. I haven't done any of it yet, so we're gonna find out together. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Just wanted to bring it up. But back to gaming. There appears to be a SATA port, completely unpopulated. I don't know if this thing had a hard drive at some point, and then it was just removed. I don't know. We got a mystery port here. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I was mistaken. This is a prison port? And don't let anybody else near your prison port. You don't want anyone else going into that thing. Stray screw number 1. This right here is an itty bitty little wireless chip. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, you know, all that good stuff. Stray screw number 2, there we go. And this battery is kind of like bulging. No, it's just not mounted correctly. Oh, you want to know why? Yeah, that would do it. Stray screws 3, 4, and 5. Very cool. I wonder if there's any more under there. Let's just take the whole battery out.
Oh, thank goodness you found me! I had to tell you about today's sponsor, PCBWay!
PCBWay wants to bring your crummy project up to a 10 out of 10. Look, see this?
It's trash.
Exactly. Why are you even bothering to make a circuit by hand when you could have made something nice and beautiful that actually works by using PCBWay? Look at that beautiful white PCB. PCBWay offers unlimited customizations for your project so that your boards can be just as unique as you. And if you're only as unique as a run-of-the-mill green PCB, then hey, you know what? That's okay, because sometimes that's all anyone ever needs. PCBWay is running a design contest right now for their 10th anniversary. The winner will receive $1,000 in cash, with the 2 runner-ups receiving a $200 credit toward any future orders with PCBWay. They're also offering free prototyping services for any badges that meet their design requirements, as well as a $50 site credit. You get that just for entering. And some designs will end up featured by PCBWay, but only one will become their official badge for their 10th anniversary. So bust out your PCB design software of choice and show the world what you can make by visiting the link in the description. No more screws under the battery. You know, they're all just piled here. I think we can get all those in one go. Who has the stronger magnet now, prison laptop? Pathetic. All right. This sits flush now, so that's good. Huh. I just noticed something from the screws that were in the corner. Look at that. Tri-wing. This is a Nintendo prison laptop. Mario, if you can hear me, I'm gonna get you out, don't worry. But if we're gonna free Mario, we gotta power this thing on. Oh, that's a tiny boy. I give you my Bringus word that I do not have that cable. So you know what that means. We're gonna do some shady shit. Okay, the cover says it takes 12 volts, and I have no reason to disagree with that. So we'll turn on this guy, set him to 12 volts, and we're ready to charge, Bambino. What are the odds that this is not center positive? I think it's probably pretty low. And there we go. We have an LED. I take it this is a good LED? It's kind of blinking the headphone icon. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's charging it. Now, what are the odds that I can kind of just... Yeah, this is fine. You love this. You love this. Power button right here. We have another LED. And... haha, look at that, okay. Oh, actually, I think this is fine. For a second there, I was getting flashbacks of the Sega gaming PC. Oh, that is not good. That is really not good. I'm pretty sure that Wenting already found the BIOS password. But this setup is kind of terrible. Hold on, we can do better. I think a lot of you are strongly going to dislike this solution. Normally, I'd tell you not to try this, but this worked so well that I would be doing you a disservice to say that to you. Absolute win. Molex is the champion, and you still got a Molex to use for something else. Amazing. Power on. All right, Wenting, what's the password? Oh, no way. This isn't the password, but apparently these came with a 240 gigabyte SSD that is literally China brand. That is fantastic. That's gonna be hard to beat. But it appears that the password is N%, open parenthesis, lowercase d, uppercase U, 32, lowercase p. Ah, gotta love that. Gotta love when other people do the work for ya. Let's say we peruse this BIOS, huh? Oh, wait, there's nothing to peruse. There's just a security tab. That's it? Nothing else? You know what? If the secure book does not live up to its name, they care about one thing and one thing only. Security. So that's it, huh? No other settings? Okay. Save. Exit. So I guess the next step is to install an SSD?
I think today I'll use my billion reservoir SSD. Only the finest of storage for the finest of prison laptops.
Can I get a... Ubuntu? Oh, this laptop doesn't have a single USB port. Not on this side, not on this side, and not on any other side. And if I remember correctly, the way that Wenting booted an operating system over USB was with none other than the trackpad. And I swear this makes sense. I swear to you. Let me tell you why. The trackpad connects to the rest of the laptop with this cable. This cable carries a USB signal. So what we can do is take this here USB hub, cut off the end of the cable, wire it to where this goes, and now we have USB ports. This is ridiculous, but I think it's kind of the only way. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I forgot to mention, this insane laptop has a whitelist of hard drives that it's willing to boot off of. And the hacky way around that is to install your operating system to here, and then use a flash drive with a tool like Refind or something to kind of pass the boot off to another device to actually get the system booted. OS is here, bootloader's here, and that was the plan. But now, I have discovered that there's a patched BIOS that gets rid of this issue entirely. However, to flash the BIOS, I need to boot an operating system. Either that or I flash the BIOS chip on the motherboard directly with like a Raspberry Pi and soldering to the motherboard and that sounds kind of bad. But either way, we have options. And since I don't really feel like busting out the Raspberry Pi right now, we are gonna just tap into the touchpad. And it should actually be surprisingly easy. Data minus, data plus, ground from wherever, and 5 volt from right here. That's all 4 connections that you need for USB. See, look, just 4. Easy enough. So then all we gotta do is use the multimeter to figure out where these are actually going. All right, I know where everything has to go now. And with the magic of editing, it's all soldered. So now all we gotta do is disconnect the touchpad. Don't want this thing interfering with our communication. There we go. And now in theory, if I'm not a complete idiot, booting this thing up should now be as simple as going and then Oh hey, it sees the SSD. Anyway, how do we boot this here flash drive? Okay, well instead of a flash drive, what if we just plugged in a keyboard? Nothing? Alright, one moment. Okay, I flipped green and white, and I got 5 volts from a little bit of a different spot. And now it should be fine. And now we'll know if it works if some of these LEDs on the Dirty Cherry keyboard turn on. Let's see. Anything? Oh, yep, there we go. Beautiful. We love that. Okay, so our USB hub works, which means now we can also plug in a flash drive, give her the old reboot, and ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Now, part of me wants to say that it was a bit of a security oversight to let you just boot from a flash drive here. But then when you think about what I had to do to even get this flash drive connected at all, yeah, I don't think it was an oversight. Oh, right. The touchpad don't work no more. Oh, that's okay. I got my own. So I'm just going to get Ubuntu installed to the SSD, and then either I'm going to be able to find a way to flash the BIOS somehow, or we're gonna have to do that method that I was talking about earlier where we use a USB drive to kind of pass the boot along to the hard drive, and it's gonna be a little bit disgusting, but you know what? We do what we gotta do to game around here, don't we? Ubuntu installed. Installation media removed. Enter. Pressed. Did I get extremely lucky? Oh, no, not at all. Hard disk have been changed. I mean, I guess they're not wrong. This isn't 240 gigabyte China SSD that they were expecting. We'll just have to do this the disgusting way. Here's the idea. The laptop sees the SSD, realizes that this is a bootable SSD, then it realizes that this is not the correct SSD, and it blocks booting. However, if we can make this SSD seem like it's not a bootable SSD, the laptop will just move on to the next boot device. And for us, that's a USB flash drive. And all I've done is copy the EFI partition from our newly Ubuntu'd SSD, dumped it onto this flash drive, and then deleted it from here. So in theory, the laptop will look at the SSD, see that there's no EFI partition, stop worrying about it, go to the next boot device, it boots the EFI partition on here, which points to the files on here, and basically, we're gaming. What the f***? Look at that f***ing dumpy. That's like a Millennium Falcon ass. But that's just a theory. A gaming theory. I feel like that saying went into the YouTuber public domain now that MatPat's not doing it anymore. I don't think he would mind. Alright, let's see. It's taking longer than normal. It's thinking about it. Oh? What is this? ACPI BIOS error? Oh, you know what? I don't care. Never mind. Okay. My worry here is that it says we're booting, but it's just kind of hung up and not doing anything. Well, actually here, we can hit F1. Haha. I see a whole lot of OKs and one thing that's been going for a minute. I'm just gonna assume that this thing is insanely slow and it just kind of takes that much time. Oh. Press enter for maintenance. Oh wait, I'm in emergency mode? Alright, screw this, I'm rebooting. I'm just gonna be a good kid this time. I'm not gonna interfere with anything. You just do your thing, prison book. You take all the time you need, little buddy. There we go. Who's a good little prison book? It's gamer time. G-A-M-E-R. Hello? Gamer. What is happening? I can't type anything. What is this? What's going on? This is gamer oppression. Suspend. Bye-bye. Now come back. Gamer. Ugh. Fine. Just restart again, I guess. Other users are logged in. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm already logged in? This is so lame. Come on, we're already here. I don't want to have to reboot. All right, you win, Ubuntu. I'll restart for no reason. Let's try this again. Gamer. Gamer. That's what I thought. Well, now that we've ended gamer oppression, let's see what the heck it is we even have here. Wow, the camera really does not like the screen. Epilepsy warning in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, that is so much worse. Epilepsy canceled. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but that's the best my camera's gonna do. Intel Celeron N3450, 4 gigabytes of RAM. You see this times 4? That's a quad core, baby. That means it's big time gaming. All right, you know what time it is now. It's time to get Steam. Oh, we're not on the internet. Yeah, that would be a problem. And actually, for my own sanity, I'm just gonna use an Ethernet adapter. We got enough jank going on already. I do not want to introduce Wi-Fi in the mix. There we go. Nothing like some Ethernet over USB 2, 3.7 megabytes per second. Very fast. Now we'll get Steam. And this time with the correct command. Oh yikes. Oh yikes. What did I do this time? Can you, like, leave me alone, dude? We'll see how you like being removed. Damn. Fine. Die. Nobody gets in the way of me installing Steam. That's what I thought. Oh. You have held broken packages. I've seen that one before. Hold on, I just had a nasty thought. The last time we got an error like that was on the Trimble Yuma, which ended up being 32-bit. Don't tell me. No, we're 64-bit. Okay, idea. Instead of trying to be an elite hacksaw and getting Steam through the terminal, what if I just did what I do literally every other time and just download the installer? You guys want to see something that I literally cannot explain? I go to type my password of gamer, hit enter.
No.
And it just breaks it.
I'm afraid not.
This time it doesn't even say that it's right. However, we use the Dirty Cherry keyboard, G-A-M-E-R, enter.
Yeah.
What? All right, second new form of security discovered today. Authenticate using this specific keyboard. Huh? I kinda don't really know how I got this far. I was still having issues getting it installed. Magically, this window just popped up out of nowhere, and I hit the Start Steam button, and now we have Steam. So, calculated flawless victory on my part. And just like that, we are gaming. But what are we gonna be playing? I thought it would be appropriate that we played some prison games this time. Now that we jailbroke our laptop here. Get it? Jailbroke. Alright, escape prison, 55 cents, sounds good. Prisoner Wars, alright, yep, 99 cents, let's do it. And Fat Prisoner Simulator, 99 cents. I will not regret this decision. I feel like there's basically a 100% chance that I'm going to be audited for writing off Fat Prisoner Simulator on my taxes. Alright, escape prison. Oh, hey, this actually runs pretty good. What is this? I think these are people? We gotta drag them over here. Awesome, let's go. Okay. Oh, I have to move them. So what was the point of drawing the line? We did it. We escaped prison. Oh, we did it, everybody. We escaped prison. Amazing. What's the plan, Professor? So what's the point of drawing the line? Can I just... Cool. Escaped. All right, I'm gonna do a bold move here. I'm not gonna draw the line. So I haven't technically escaped then? The level's not ending. Okay. Very cool. Very good prison escape game. Okay, I think we've seen enough of that. Prison Wars. I already know what this is gonna be by this UI. Let's do this. Or should I say, let's doom this. Does this count? Did we run Doom? I don't know what the shoot button is. Wait, so if this is Prison Wars, is the goal not even to escape the prison? Is the goal warfare? I exist for one thing, and it is to create bloodshed, which is easier said than done on the dirty cherry keyboard. Amazing, just amazing. Wait, no, am I escaping from prison? Because that's like a prison guard over here. This like extremely obese sprite. Does anybody know the lore to Prison Wars? Gonna have to do some reading up. Oh, well, I'll have to do that later. Because I've got some fat prisoner simulator to play. You know, I probably should have got the skin cells off the screen before I started playing. Oh, here we are. Hold on, let me turn off the lights. Oh, this screen is so crap that it doesn't really matter. Oh my. What are the controls? I don't even think I'm controlling this guy. What is happening? This is not me. What is happening? All right, let's try that again. There we go. Oh! No, we're back, we're back. This is not me. This is... Dude, I'm actually just not controlling this guy. What is going on? Okay. Cool game. I've seen enough. All right, well, those were some good prison games. If you were curious, the GPU is an Intel HD Graphics 500. Very fast, very fast. And now that we've played our prison games, I do want to see how Half-Life will do. And I can tell you right now that I do not have the patience to try my other regular games. GTA 5, no chance. Counter-Strike 2, not gonna happen. But Half-Life, oh yeah, we can do that. This is nothing for this thing. You guys can't really tell because the camera's recording in 30 FPS. But the game is running at 60 FPS, no problem. Wait, what the? How did I? What? How did I get here? Oh, this is right at the end. What the heck? Why was this the save that it loaded to? Okay, well, we just beat Half-Life, so naturally, now we have to play Half-Life 2. All right, Half-Life 2, a solid 20 FPS. Well, hold on, what's the quality? Aha, there we go. Everything low. There we go, much better. Almost 60 FPS. If I was in prison, would I play this? Absolutely. I mean, what else are you gonna be doing in prison? Shockingly, the SecureBook 5 prison laptop is not even remotely the worst thing I have gamed on. You could do much, much worse than this. If you're okay with the fact that there's no hard drive, no reasonable way to boot from the hard drive, and are okay with the fact that you have to solder in your own USB ports, it's a pretty cool little computer. I don't even really know if you can get these anymore. The eBay listing that I bought mine from doesn't have any more quantity on it. So good luck if you want to get one of these. Shout out to Wenting on Twitter. He gave me pretty much every clue I needed to actually get into this thing. And there was actually someone else on Twitter that had used one of these little breakout boards to put a proper USB port on the side, because I guess on the motherboard there's another USB port that isn't connected to the touchpad. So I'm gonna restore the touchpad, get some USB mounted on the actual chassis, and then probably still keep the Molex cable soldered to the power port because I still don't have the charger. So if you want a little extra prison laptop content, head over to my second channel, John Bringus. It's in the description, and you can watch that video. But if this video is as far as you want to go, that's all right. All I ask of you is that you keep on trucking, gamer. I'll see you in the next one.